and our next guest. And if you're hanging out here saying, I got my next appointment, what's going on? We got about 10 more minutes of content for you. I want you to hang in there because we have some great surprises and announcements at the end. I think I've got 2 more authors for you to meet. So give me 10 more minutes and we will get you out of here. Our next author is Nina Sossamon-Pogue. She is the author of This Is Not the End, Strategies to Get Through the Worst Chapters of Your Life. Nina, come on out here.
Hello. Hello.
Your eyebrows are on point.
Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Let's tell people about This Is Not the End. And it's really tied in with your personal story.
Yes, so I've had a storied life. I was on the U.S. gymnastics team, and then I reinvented myself, and I was a news anchor, and I was an Emmy Award-winning news personality. And then I went on to work in tech, and I was working at a tech company and on the executive team during a very successful IPO. So my life has had many chapters. But throughout those chapters, I had moments where I thought it was the end. Mm-hmm. So all the good stuff you hear when I announce my resume, there's more to life than that. So this book is for people who are going through the really crappy chapters and going through the worst struggles in their life. And it's to show them how to reinvent themselves and how to get to the other side of it. So I didn't make the Olympic team. I was fired at one point at the top of my game. I had a horrific accident and I ended up leaving the television industry and had to reinvent myself each time. And people always say, how'd you do that? So I felt it was time, especially with social media the way it is now, where everybody is building these personal personas, especially the young people, millennials and people in college. They build these social medias and these personas, and then when something goes wrong or they fail or they don't get into that college or they don't make some, go pro in their sport or something happens, they don't know what to do. They're so defined by that. So this book is the skills they need and some pretty practical strategies to reinvent yourself, envision your future in a much more productive way, but to envision success in the future and how you get there.
So does this mean for you when you make a commitment to something, we'll say being an author, since that's a relatively new commitment, when you make a commitment to something, are you equally willing to release that commitment, to not be an author, to have the book fail, to be something else? How would you describe your perspective on that?
Well, I'm obviously committed and very driven to be successful at whatever it is I step out to try to do, but I'm not going to let a failure crush me. It's not going to define me. Like, if this book's not great, if y'all don't like it, I'll be okay. I'm really just
download it and read it first. Download it and read it. If you like it, leave a review. If you don't, email her privately.
Yeah, so it's not going to be the end of me. I will go on. And my life story has been very long, and one of the things I really am hoping to do with this book is really to tap into the millennials and the younger people, to get them to look at their lives and know that just because something happens in college or something, you don't have some great success or you have totally fail at something or embarrass yourself, your life is not over. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a really crappy chapter, I get it, but there are ways you can go on, and it's going to be a story you tell someday.
Yep.
It's a plot twist, and your character will go on in your story. It will be bigger than that.
Yeah. I love that. Such a powerful and important message. So powerful and important that in the middle of this interview, you got to hear a champagne pop. I guess we're ready to celebrate, but we do have a couple more authors for you to meet. I am going to share with you Nina Sossamon-Pogue's book, This Is Not the End, Strategies to Get Through the Worst Chapters of Your Life. Get a copy of this one, not only for you, because you're going to love the way this book is written. It's very powerful. But also for someone you know who maybe is a millennial, who maybe has had some challenges transitioning from high school to college or college to real life. It's a great gift to share with a younger person that you love. It might not even be a millennial anymore. Now I think it's Gen Z.
Whatever.
Share it with a Gen Zer you love. We'll get used to this.
And you're wonderful. I could have never done this without this program. Thank you.
I appreciate that.